Dumelang, Sanbonani, I'm Shani. Hello. Hi. It's your girl Kia Murake and welcome to my channel. Okay, Murake. If you're new to this channel, it's all about fashion, beauty, and self-care. And if you're my regular schmegulous, welcome back. Thank you very much. I'm growing, guys. Hello to the new subscribers as well. This is so exciting. But anyways, yeah, let's get into it, ne? Oh my gosh, can I calm down? Today's video is the first video of the Valentine's outfit. Valentine's is coming. Why is your boyfriend? I'm single. I don't have a boyfriend, but we are going to make these outfits even though, because we will be attending a few events and we will be going out with friends even though as nabantu. I'm super excited for this one because I went to the thrift store and I found something that I think it would definitely give when it comes to this item. So let me show you guys the vision because I did do like a drawing or a design yana. So this is the vision of what I'd like to make. Now let me show you what I'll be using to make this. Obviously, like I need like jorts or jeans, but because I couldn't really find jorts out there, I went and I found these cute Levi's jeans. Is it Levi's, man? Yeah, it's Levi's. These are the pants, ne? So I thrifted these like last minute, and I'm so glad I found these. What I like about these, well, number one, they fit perfectly. I mean, like what I like about them is the low cuts, ne? Like the low cuts is cute. Like you're like, hello. The length is also nice. Like honestly, I feel bad that I have to cut these because the vision is jorts, guys. Like I know what I designed. I can make it in like I don't have to make them jorts. They can be jeans and I just do the hot around the jean. But like I want jorts because I don't have jorts, you know. So I am going to turn this into, oh my gosh, these are so cute. No, we're turning them into jorts, guys. So yeah, we are turning them into jorts, most definitely. So yeah, anyways, as you saw the design, as you saw the vision, yeah, I'm basically, I have to cut these into jorts. So oh, another thing I like about them is the whiteness of it, how white they are. Because I didn't want skinny jeans because now it wouldn't look like jorts if it's skinny jeans. It would look like capri. I don't know what they call it, if it's capri in English, but it would look like that. So I'm glad that these are wide. They have wide legs. In that way they're gonna look like that's UK. So yeah, basically the first thing that I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut these just underneath my knees, and then sew the the hem, the seam allowance, and then we're going to do the heart. But anyways, you saw in the vision, guys, so let's bring the vision to life. Let's bring the vision to life. So today my energy, I'm really not myself today. I'm really not myself today because it's Valentine's. So Nami, my thing is about to start Valentining. Because it's that time, guys. Being a woman is not easy, man. It's not easy, and the fact that I have to do this during that time of the month. Let's get into it.
Okay, so I started by measuring how much I'd like to remove at the bottom of the jeans, obviously, so that it's nice and even on both sides, right? And then I'm going to go ahead and cut it. I cut one leg at a time, not at the same time. Usually I cut both legs at the same time, but I couldn't find my fabric scissors, and these were not just strong enough to cut like both at the same time. Hence I'm cutting one, flip it aside, and as you can see, I did a line to ensure that it's nice and even, you know, no mistakes, guys.
So this is how they look after cutting them. I'm going to fold them. I'm going to fold them twice and sew that. And then yeah, then start on the hearts and the decoration.
So for the hem, you can iron it out, like fold it twice and iron it, or just use pins like I did. But I don't think it's necessary for me to explain a hem, guys. You know how. Okay, so now it's time to make the hearts. Yeah, I tried making the heart. Well, I drew half of the heart so that it can be even. So I just drew half of it. I think I'm gonna go with this one here. This one looks better because, as you can see, I did like a lot of it. But I think this one here is perfect, and that's what I'm going to use as a pattern for the hearts. This is a cover of a book. You know those covers, guys. It's a cover of a book. Hey, don't mind my things here. But yeah, this is the heart I'm going to use. For the hearts, I used the fabric that I cut out from the jeans, and as you can see, I only drew half a heart, and I'm using that same half to do the other side, both sides of the heart, so that it can be nice and even, you know, it does not look like a broken heart here. The only mistake I made when it comes to these is not leaving enough space around each heart, especially at the top of the heart. I'll explain further when you guys can actually see why it's important to leave enough space around the hearts. But otherwise, this is how you make your heart. You do need extra fabric for the hearts.
1,000,000 zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Literally 1 year later. 1 year later. Yeah, that's how long it took me when it comes to these pants. Wow, where do I even start? I mean, I'm sure y'all are even surprised. The Wooty, I'm different. My place is different. I mean, I have no hair. That's a lot. A lot has been happening since I started taking this video, guys. But anyways, at least I'm starting something that I'm finishing something that I started, right? Where do I even start? Okay, so the last video is me cutting like the hearts, right? So I wanted to wear these pants for an event, and I realized that the hearts are gonna take long because I'm using my hand for the embroidery. I hope I'm saying it right. I'm sure I'm saying it right. So I was like, oh, you know what, Nick? Let me just wear I did the hearts in front, right? Without the embroidery. And I was like, let me wear them. Let me show you guys. Right, so this is the outfit for the event. For the first time I wore the pants, right? So I was supposed to carry on with the pants and finish them for Valentine's last year, but I did not make it on time because I made a dress that flopped. I don't know if I should like post my flops. Please let me know in the comments if I should post my flops. But yeah, I made a dress for Valentine's last year that flopped. It didn't come out the way, so I made another dress, and that just took a lot of time for me to, because this took me a while. This takes long, guys. It takes long. So yeah, I never finished the pants. Like, I never even went back to them for Valentine's. Valentine's passed. Hey, winter. Hey, a lot is going on. Then later in the year, around November, December, there's an event, and the theme is red and yellow. So I don't have much yellow. I want to wear red, right? And what comes to mind? These pants. That's when I'm like, okay, let me go back to these pants and finish them and add the red, because they didn't have the red, right? So add the red to the pants. So that's what I did. But did I finish? Still, No, and that was the second time I wore the pants. I only wore them twice. If you follow me on Instagram, I'm sure you've seen them. Even here on YouTube, I think I posted like a outfit of the day of how I styled them. As you can see, let me show you guys the second part. Right. Oh my gosh, yeah, no, I love these pants. But yeah, I need to show you guys how I did the hearts, right? Because it's pretty much easy. And yeah, it's a lot. I don't know, when it comes to a machine, how would you do it? Because I was thinking of doing a zigzag. Let me show you guys. I was thinking of doing the zigzag stitch, but I felt like that's gonna be too much for the machine. And also I felt like it's not gonna come out the way I envision it. So I made these hearts. Oh my gosh, guys, these pants are beautiful. Hey, look at this. Like hand, guys, by hand. I'm so proud of myself, as much as it took a year, but by hand. So Valentine's is coming. It's 2026. The beginning of the video was 2025. Now it's 2026. Valentine's is coming. Definitely have to finish these. Definitely want to show you guys how I put the hearts, because I didn't put the hearts at the back, right? Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do now. Less talking, more doing. Am I gonna wear them anytime soon? Not really. Well, yeah, because it's Valentine's. Yeah, these ones I don't even mind wearing them like a lot of times, because that's something I can literally brag about in the streets and be like, yeah, I made it. Tell me who has jorts like these. Nobody. Thanks. If you want them jorts, come to me. Thanks. So yeah, guys, let me show you how I made the hearts.
Okay, so as you can see, I placed the hearts on the jeans, right side of the jeans, and the hearts obviously facing the right direction. Me drawing the hearts is for me to see the stitch, right? So I'm just gonna make a top stitch following the hearts. I just thought of something. I wonder if my machine can go through, but I'm sure it can, because it's not that far. So yeah, I'm just gonna do a top stitch following the lines of the hearts. So because the jeans were already made, right, I'm just like embellishing them. It was really hard to sew the hearts, like to put the jeans through the sewing machine, because you guys know, if you sew, you know, it's easier to sew when the item is open rather than when it's closed. I hope I'm making sense. So yeah, it was hard for the jeans to go through. I had to keep on like turning it, making sure that I'm not stitching the other side of the jean. Whew, it was a lot. You guys, I'll show you a video now. Otherwise, you are going to cut out the middle of the heart, leaving some seam allowance, and you are going to snip the seam allowance, obviously because the heart is a curve, and that's because when we fold it in, we are able to achieve the proper shape of the heart, because the fabric stretched out properly because of the snips, right? If you saw, you know this. Come on. After cutting the heart, that's when we fold in the fabric, obviously ensuring that the corners, you know, are folded as well. If you can't fold the corners like I'm struggling here, you can use like a sharp tool, but make sure that the sharp tool does not ruin the fabric, obviously. But as you can see, as I'm doing here, I'm folding in the heart, and to make sure that it stays in position, I'm going to iron it inside and outside. You'll see that in the next video. Now, this is the reason why I was saying you must leave enough space around the hearts, especially at the top, because if you look at the fabric inside, the top is actually not enough. If it wasn't for me doing the embroidery, then that extra fabric wouldn't be sitting properly if we just did the top stitch. I hope you guys understand me. And also the folding, that's why the folding of the heart was a little bit difficult for me, because there was not enough fabric by the top of the heart.
I want you guys to see Kisoko Latra. Like, yo. Winning. These are hats. You see this hand, né? My right hand has been through it when it comes to these pants. Ah! Oh, it's the last part, yeah. It's the last one. Yo, look at how it came out here.
Otherwise, as you can see, after ironing we go back to the sewing machine and we do a top stitch around the heart, and this is to ensure that it stays in place, right, so that the extra fabric does not move around.
Okay, so for the embroidery now, I used the normal thread, the normal thin thread, right? And you're probably wondering, yeah, how? Because like that thing, those hearts, the embroidery is thick. It's thick. So can you imagine how long it takes to do just one heart? But otherwise, guys, yeah, no, this is what I do, ne? I use like a thick, what is this? A thick needle, ne? At first, when I started, I used a curved needle. I lost it. I don't know where it is. But now I'm using this thick needle, right? And I'm going to take the... Wait. Going to take the normal thread. And I'm going to pull the normal thread. Like, pull it, guys. I don't even think you can see it on the camera because that's how thin it is. And just leave I don't even know how to explain this. I can't even show you because that's how thin it is, but I'm just gonna leave like a long tail. Let me say that, if you're, as you can see, I'm just pulling it, a long tail of thread. I'm just trying my best not to like gather it because it's going to be, what's the word? Yo, I'm not thinking straight. Yes, to avoid the thread together, I'm just like moving around because we don't want it together, right? And then if I feel like it's long enough, I think that's long enough, I'm gonna fold it, and then it's 2 threads there. I don't know if you guys can see. Am I explaining this properly? It's 2 threads there, then I pull them together, ne? Well, the first one, this is the first one already. Now the 2 threads are the one that's going to the floor, and then the first one, it's basically obviously joining the second one. I hope I'm making sense. Then once I get to the end of the 2 threads, I fold it again, which will make 3 threads. Ooh. 3 threads, and I'm gonna do the same. Oh wait, and when I pull, guys, like I ensure that it's gathered. I ensure that they're in line together, like it's straight. So I'm gonna leave that on the floor while I join the 3rd thread until I get to the end, right? And then I fold it again, and then we made the 4th thread, and I'm just gonna pull that. I don't know if you guys can see that. Pull, 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 pull until I get to the end. 4 is enough, guys, because I'm still going to put this in the needle, right? Then we grab the needle, and we have the thread there. Can you see? You have the thread, the 4 threads together. It's not really hard to put them in the needle because the needle it's thick. And then I'm just gonna, I poked the needle in my couch so that it can, be still. And then I'm gonna pull those. Obviously, we know how to put thread in the needle, guys. Like, come on. We're gonna join the 2 fours. I can't explain shit. Why the strong language? We're gonna join the 2 4 threads, which are going to make 8 on the needle. Ne? That's how long it is, guys. I can't even show you how long this thread is because it's long. But otherwise, here's the needle. Here's how it's looking. Labonama. Honey, this is how long it is. So yeah, otherwise, let me show you guys how I do the hearts. Where is it? Okay. So I don't know if I should do the sitting down or show you standing up.
For the embroidery, I start at the edge of the heart from inside the fabric, which will obviously come out the top of the fabric, right? Then the stitch now is gonna go on top. Now it's gonna be a top stitch, right? And that is because I want to be able to see like where the thread is supposed to go to, because now we are covering the whole seam allowance. You honestly do not need to cover the seam allowance if you don't want to. If you saw the first picture, how I wore the pants the first time, they did not, the seam allowance was not covered, but in this case that was part of the design, right? I can't really explain in words how I ensure that the thread spreads properly, but if you watch carefully you'll see how I do that. And this isn't to ensure that I don't go over the same part over and over again so that it's covered. That's why we did the thread 4 times, and now when we sew, I'm just positioning the thread in a way that it covers the heart properly so I don't have to go over it again. This was very not difficult but time consuming. It took me long, Shem.
And we are finally done. Guys, these took me a whole year to do. How many hearts are these, Ben? 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 plus these half ones, 17 hearts. 17 hearts, guys. Now my issue is I wish there was a way I could cover the excess fabric underneath here, but I can't, because I would put another fabric over it, but obviously because the hearts are open, but if you want, you can actually put another piece of denim over the hearts, but it is going to show obviously once it's the right way, which is actually also not a bad idea. But I want my skin to show, or whatever it is that I'll be wearing underneath to show. So I don't think there's a way for me to cover the mess inside. If there is a way that you guys know of, please let me know in the comments. But yeah, guys, I cannot believe I spent so much time on pants that are mine. At least if I was selling them. Yeah, but if they would be fucking expensive. Vulgar language. They would be so expensive if I was selling them. Because this really took so long, but it's so worth it. Yeah, these are mine forever and ever. I'm probably gonna pass it down to, I don't know, my kids, if I'll ever have kids or whoever. But yeah, I'm so in love. Let me put them on so that you guys can see how they look on me. So excited. Yeah. My fair too. Yeah. I nailed these. Or still. Hi. Yeah. These are fire, guys. What do you mean? What do you mean? These deserve to be on my profile and be like, hey, this is my work, okay? This is my work. Oh my gosh. Okay. You need to let me know what you guys think about these pants, about these jorts in the comments down below. Because what? I mean, I'm speechless. I can't even talk properly. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please comment, like, subscribe, and share. This definitely needs to be shared. What? This definitely needs some engagement, okay? And please stay tuned for the content I have for these pants, okay? I mean the pictures, the videos, darling, the concept behind it. Just my Valentine's content in general, please. So follow me on my social media. Okay, Morake. _K Morake on Instagram, everywhere actually. And then we have Kia Morake _create, which is for my fashion brand. Otherwise, I love you guys. Thank you very much for watching this video. Happy month of love. Happy Valentine's. I hope you guys have a great day and month in general, guys. Love is not just about romantic love. It's also about, like, you know, your family, your friends, all types of love. So just enjoy it, okay? Even if you're single like me. But like, also guys, before we even go, I'm not done. Follow me on thingy, what is it? Facebook, ne? Because I do have some exclusive content coming. I'll leave it right there. Bye. Oh, the hair. Bye.